right. Welcome to day 18.
17.
Oh, yes.
You just asked me
Oh,
that.
my gosh, I did. Day 17 ending video. That's what kind of day it's been. I can summarize the entire day. Weird. That's it. All right, let's do our stats. Whoops. All right. All right. How many steps do you have?
I have 45,000.
I have 42. Way to go, hamster. All right. Calories.
Almost 3,300.
Nice. I have 3,700. Yeah. 3,700. That's pretty good. Yeah, I know. All right. So we started. What did I call that? Wet?
Yeah.
I don't
Very
know.
wet.
It was just a wet freaking quagmire. That's what it was. But we got out of there at a kind of decent time. Not really.
Kind of. Not really.
Yeah. And then, and then we got out of the valley in a completely unexpected way. And we actually learned that there's other things on the other side of at least one of the ways that we thought we were going to exit.
Yeah.
Like
And
Mirror Lake and something like that.
like amazing switchbacks, too.
Oh, yeah. It was a great trail. The last 2 days have actually been really good trails.
The last half of today was not a great trail.
Yeah. My pack is so light. I'm kind of dialed in now at the end of the day. I was still just like delirious, pretty much. I mean, I don't even care anymore. It's like anti-bonk. You just keep going until you literally do fall.
Yeah.
So, anyways, yeah. And so we saw some really cool. Oh, that big bull and everything.
We saw the rabbit, the hair with the white feet.
Yeah, the rabbit. That thing. I swear, if you stretched them out, kind of thing.
It was big.
That thing would be like 3 feet long or something.
At least.
Yeah, it was. It was weird. It was like a nursery rhyme kind of size rabbit.
Its back legs were like as big as its entire body.
I didn't notice that.
Oh, well, you could really tell because it had like white paws, and then rabbit feet, especially their back legs.
Yeah, or like they're kickers.
Oh yeah, really big.
A rabbit kick. Yeah.
So so that was really cool because I never. You see little fuzzy bunnies and stuff. I've never seen like a rabbit.
Yeah, that is unusual.
So that was cool. So I definitely want to look up what that
look
actually
at that.
was.
So we did that. That was cool. We met that guy in the top of the first time I passed. That was cool. Top Brad, was it Brad?
Brad, yeah.
Brad, yeah. So it was fun talking to him. I'm glad I actually usually video after we talk to somebody. Otherwise, I just forget who they are, and such a bummer because the other people you talk to, even if you don't really know them, it's actually a big part of the experience, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I dig that little belly head though.
Oh, yeah, that was a really cool bell.
Yeah, I gotta get something like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to carry metal though. Think they have plastic ones?
No.
Anyway, do an electronic one.
No.
But they need a battery.
No.
Okay, move on. And then what happened? Then we
had like the first pass wasn't. It was like a saddle. It was like a saddle and a bowl, basically. It wasn't really a pass.
It was really cool.
And then the next one.
Oh yeah, we went up to that.
That one was a little bit more of a butt kicker.
Yeah.
Just towards the end.
Yeah.
Like the last quarter mile of it was steep.
Yeah.
Ooh, that wind's cool.
Yeah. And so we were thinking when we got over it, we're just going to continue. And then there's another little pass, Like, no, we have go down, take the hard left and go down the valley and on that road.
The road was kind of nice, though.
It was very historic. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, but I really liked the road because we got to make up some time because we were pretty slow going in the morning.
Yeah,
and then, you stop and talk to somebody for 10 minutes.
I know. I can't help it.
And you can't help it because I do like those moments. But when they start to add up.
They do.
And they're like, dang it.
Yeah.
And we made it over that pass.
Super fast, the first one.
No, like our last pass. Just in time, probably.
Oh, and then the very last pass. That was super cool. What was the name of that? Oh, did it have a name?
It didn't have a name.
It didn't have a highway on it, though.
No, it didn't have a name. I didn't like that pass.
He didn't. Oh, I loved it because I could totally see it, and you work your way up to it, and then it's just like wham! You just go. Oh, I love those kind of passes.
I did not like that.
I love it, and then you get a payoff at the end. You can see
It didn't have great switchbacks up. It had no
What?
switchbacks down.
It had switchbacks going up.
Yeah, but they weren't great.
I thought they were great.
No, they weren't. They were garbage.
They were really good, actually. It was delirious.
Whatever.
Um,
But then going down, it was... My knees were screaming at me while I was going down.
And then okay, from that point on,
The trail was...
it got weird, and it rained, and it got weird.
You were like, it was having you go alongside this kind of like quasi lake puddle in like the grass / rock
/ muck.
It's like / muck.
Yeah.
It was.
It was so weird.
It wasn't super well defined.
No.
Either.
No, it's kind of dangerous.
I looked at my phone once because I'm like, am I on the right trail? Or am I just like on an animal trail?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, like, I didn't eat part of my lunch, and then, but I was tired, so I didn't feel like I could eat and hike at the same, and breathe at the same time. And so then we stopped, but then when we stopped, then it started raining. And then the rain just kind of continued, and then we had hail.
Yeah.
And then we had exposed boulder field while it was raining.
Oh yeah, the boulder field. You like the steam on the boulder field? That was pretty cool.
Not like that
well, you don't like the boulder field at all.
I don't mind boulder fields. I think they're kind of cool. They're exhausting.
Yeah, it was a pretty good path they had. They did.
But I would have liked to have been walking
good.
in front of you instead of.
Oh,
maybe.
Were you you were behind me, right?
Yeah.
Did you want to be in the front?
I told you to go in front, and then I regretted it.
Oh, well, you can always just tell me. I don't care. You know, I don't care.
Well, yeah.
No. Okay. Oh! Got a mosquito on top of my foot. Hopefully, I don't think he got me. It's going for a vein.
But then it eventually, it kind of started like
it cleared up, and then it
got
and then it just socked in kind of stuff. We're like, oh, this sucks.
And then we had like the weird, like vortex trail.
It was
where you went, you like switched back up, you kind of went over, and then you switched back down. And we crossed one road twice, and then a different road 3 times. And
we saw the same car twice.
It was just very...
It was like one of those weird episodes on Psych. One of those just... You know, the sitcom, they just got these funky, weird, like... I don't know what. I can't explain it. But it was all dark and, and just...
wet.
Foreboding and wet. It was just... It's like, is this real?
It just felt like we were going around in circles.
It did.
For like an hour, and we didn't get anywhere.
Get anywhere. So, but anyway, the other thing I must have got. No, that's already stuck on my. I felt like, anyways. We saw those houses on the other side.
Oh yeah.
Those were cool. I'm gonna find out how people actually, like, build or buy those things, or whether they're forest. I know somebody who actually had a house like that. But it burned down a forest fire. But they had a house kind of like that. It was like out in the middle of nowhere in Colorado. And I said, well, how'd you get there? Oh, it's just, a couple hour drive, on a 4-wheel drive vehicle. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, you do that? It's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. So
a lot of it looks like
it looks super cool.
So.
Yeah, get your Starlink and you're set, man. Or not. Yeah, just have a roaring fire. Yeah. Anyway, so that was kind of interesting just seeing those, because there were a number of them. Yeah. And then we crossed it. What was that? The north, middle,
south, whatever Arkansas River. It had like 4 words.
I know. It was kind of weird.
And that was one of the original spots we could camp.
Yeah.
But it was like.
I didn't see it.
It was wet and miserable.
It was gross.
So
I would never camp there.
So I'm like, I don't want to look around here. And it was early enough, and I didn't feel...
I felt really good.
I didn't feel wrecked enough. Keep going.
And it wasn't that bad of a hike going up.
I thought it was going to be worse.
I thought it was going to be way worse. I'm like, oh, we're up. Oh, there's the lake, kind of thing. So
I thought it was going to be like, great. I'm just going to be like sweating uphill.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was, that kind of thing. And then it started, it kind of started to clear up. It actually started clearing up on the way up, I think. And now, you can see blue skies.
Yeah.
I mean, it's totally ridiculous. It is supposed to rain tonight, and then break, and then tomorrow morning around 8 or something like that. So, but that's going to suck. We'll talk about that in a minute. But and then we got here, found a really nice campsite.
Yeah.
It took us a while to find a campsite.
Yeah, there's a lot of like rocks, so there's a lot of potential for good sites.
Yeah.
But then,
But they're not great.
You know what? I would say that if you cowboy camped,
oh yeah,
you would have a lot of really good spots.
Yeah, that's right.
Like
no, I don't want to cowboy camp like this. I'm not into that.
Especially when there's,
rain is imminent.
Rain
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Every single night.
Yeah, every single night. Yeah, we're hoping the next part of we have two. Well, anyway, we got, we're not. We crossed 200 miles for sure.
Yeah, we're almost at. We'll be at 250 tomorrow.
Oh, which is just about half, right? Isn't it?
It is half.
It is half.
We hit the halfway point tomorrow.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so we got like a whole nother trip, which is amazing thinking about that. And we really hope we have better weather. It's like regular weather. I don't think this is regular weather.
But even with our 2 zeros, tomorrow will be the 18th.
Mm-hmm.
And it took us 21 days to do the JMT.
I know.
So we're 3 days
it tells you
ahead.
how brutal the JMT was on mileage wise. When you're slogging through snow and crossing rivers all the time. But that was epic. Yeah, that was truly epic. Anyways, so tomorrow we're going to go into Salida. Katrina's going to meet us at Monarch Pass at 11. So Gabrielle's got to make sure she gets ready by 6:45 kind of thing. I'm hoping she can pull that off.
I'll tell you what, 6:30, you aren't ready, I'm leaving.
Yeah, he's right. Don't leave. I don't know where the trail is.
Look up on your phone. You're far out.
I do. I do have it in my phone.
You're an adult.
I can figure it out. Hold on. There's a mosquito. I can tell it's on the prowl. So, yeah. And so, yeah. So it's supposed to rain tonight a little bit, which, okay. But it's weird because it's like completely clear now. So it's kind of strange. And then in the morning, though, which is even stranger, supposed to have some rain. It's a measurable rain, not just. Sometimes it says.
It said like 0.2.
Yeah, 0.2.
Which is a lot of rain.
That's a lot of rain. So it's like something's gonna pass
get
through.
Yeah, Mom's gonna pick us up, or we're
gonna be stinking and wet. Yeah, that could be the case. So we'll see. But anyways, we're gonna get picked up, and we got a super sweet Airbnb waiting for us. We can get laundry. It's gonna be warm. We're gonna get fed. It's gonna be really good. And I got a new pair of shoes too. Yeah. So which is good because I'll have to do a review. I don't know if you can see the tread. See the tread on the back of these things? It sucks. Yeah, it completely wore off.
And then you didn't tread on my shoes.
I don't know if you can see. Yeah, look at that. Look at the difference. Oh, so Ultra, they got to do better because this is 250 miles. The rest of the shoe is holding up pretty darn good.
Yeah, the rest of the shoe looks great.
Yeah. So I don't know, something about that. I need to do a thing about my insoles through Tread Labs. I'm gonna get some new insoles too coming with the shoes. So, because I always say I'm gonna do that and I never do, and maybe Tread Labs will send me a new free pair of insoles. They were asking for videos for once. Oh. I'm like, okay, I could do that. It'd be easy, but I never did though. So I feel like I'm getting easy. Yeah, I know. All right. Anything else?
No, I'm tired.
I'm tired. I think we've had really good night's sleeps the last couple nights. It's been really nice.
Yeah, even though it's been cold and wet, I've still slept pretty good.
Yeah, it's like
nice.
The inside the tent is the cocoon of dryness and warmth. Yeah, even though it hasn't been really flat.
I was fully cocooned because I was just like, you know what? I don't want to have to put on layers in the middle of the night if I get cold. So I'm just gonna I put on my just my regular nighttime wool leggings.
Yeah.
And then I put on my other pants over. And then I wore 2 pairs of socks. And I was toasty.
That's even more. Well, see, I get too hot and then I get uncomfortable and then I don't sleep.
No, because I can always unzip my sleeping bag.
Yeah.
So it was
yeah. And it gets,
because otherwise it takes a while for you to fall asleep because I'm slightly clenched.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want that.
It's not good.
All right. Well, we're going to finish making our camp here. I got to know my mattress and sleeping pad, all that. And then
your mattress.
That's a whole other story. I think that's it. Anything else?
No, I'm ready. I'm ready to be. I'm ready to be
Ready
cocooned in my
cocooned?
tent.
All right. All right. Well, good night from Craig and Gabrielle for day 17. We're looking forward to day 18.
Yeah.
Marks the half of the midpoint of the trip, mileage-wise.
Halfway.
All right, halfway. See you
Yeah.
tomorrow.
This is Dad's quagmire. Look at that. How many individual bags? This is why it takes him so long to get ready in the morning.
What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. I mean, where do I begin? Is better.
Begin with brain power.
Brain power. Mm-hmm. He's eating his peanut butter pretzels. Meanwhile, you know, my tent. I've got a few things here, but otherwise. Oh, dude, look at you! Look like you're living in a pile of garbage.
I emptied out like all of my
Your trash bags, hence living in a
all of
pile
my
of
clean
garbage.
clothes to get them out so they could air out and everything. Normally they're all on one.
All right, normally, it's always like this.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're done here.